13th. Dear Diary, it was strange coming home to an empty house. I kept expecting to see Mom come around the corner, or Dad out in the garden. It's been a whole year since the accident, but sometimes it feels like yesterday. Judith wanted us to take a nap, and Margaret went right to sleep. You know how little sisters are. I tried to sleep, but couldn't. Maybe it's just jet lag or something. I don't know. When I was in Europe, all I wanted to do was get back to safe old Bell's Church. And now that I'm here, all I want to do is get away. It feels like something bad is going to happen. Like something's changed. But nothing looked different when we came through town, except for the new art gallery. Bonnie wrote and was so excited about it. We're supposed to go to the grand opening party tonight, but I wish I didn't have to. It feels like something is wrong, terribly wrong, and I don't know what to do. I think someone is watching me, or following me. But when I turn, there's nothing there. Maybe I just need to sleep. Maybe I'm overtired. But what if I'm not?
Elena, it's so great to see you. I should have known you'd make it back for such a major party. How was the Riviera?
Fabulous. I took tons of pictures. You'll die when you see them, Bonnie.
Talk about to die for. Have you seen Mikhail Romanov, the host of tonight's party? Oh, he's got to be the most terminally attractive guy I have ever seen.
No, I haven't seen him. He wasn't greeting guests when we came in. Have you seen him lately?
You probably didn't see him because you arrived so fashionably late. I guess he's somewhere out networking with people who have more money than brains.
When did you get to be an art critic, Bonnie? Don't you think Mr. Romanoff knows what he's doing?
Just try talking to Caroline for a few minutes. Then you'll hear all about the artist's use of color to speak to the primal animal in all of us, or some other nonlinear idea. But if you ask me, the only primal response you're going to get from me is a primal scream when I see how much they're asking for this junk.
Everybody seems so excited that we made it back from the Riviera in time for the party. Are you having a good time, Elena?
Of course she's enjoying the party. How could such a pretty girl do otherwise?
Excuse me? I don't think we've met.
He's my new friend. He got me a drink in a pretty cup, just like Aunt Judith, see?
It was very nice of him to bring you a drink, Margaret. Did you remember to say please and thank you?
I remember, just like he told me to, coffees and things.
When I handed her the glass, she said, please and thank you.
I only met Mr. Smith a few minutes ago when he was nice enough to bring Margaret back to me. I was nearly frantic. I only turned my back for a second and she was gone.
Kids have a habit of disappearing with the blink of an eye. You can never be too careful.
Thank you for bringing my little sister back.
You're certainly welcome. Now I've had the pleasure of meeting 3 charming women.
Enchanté, I'm sure. Does that technique usually work so well for you?
No. Usually I wait to meet my students and their families in the classroom. But since school doesn't begin for another week or so, I thought I'd get an early start.
You're a teacher?
As a matter of fact, yes, I am a teacher. A student biology teacher, to be exact.
Student biology teacher? Will you be teaching high school?
That's me, Damon Smith, scourge of the bio and advanced bio classes. I'm also low man on the totem pole and in charge of the Spirit of Fells Church display.
They gave you the display this year? It's always been so lame. I hope you can make it better. Good luck.
I think I'm being dismissed. Ladies, if you'll excuse me, I need to speak with Mr. Richards before he leaves tonight. I'll see you at school, Elena.
That display needs all the help it can get. I'll stop by soon.
The display is my responsibility. Low man on the totem pole, I guess. I was actually hoping to improve it a little. Maybe you could stop by and let me know what you think.
See you later, Aunt Judith.
Enjoy yourself, dear. But remember, we won't be staying too much longer. I have to get Margaret home to bed.
Why, Mikhail, look what the cat dragged in. Elena, dear, how sweet of you to dash right over from the plane. And you didn't even take time to tidy up. I'm flattered.
Wonderful. It was so nice of you to join me for the christening of my humble art gallery.
It looks like you must have been working pretty hard up to the last minute yourself, Caroline. I guess beauty's a small sacrifice for art, right?
What would you know about sacrifices, Elena? You always get what you want. But Mikhail has taught me that true beauty in art or in life is worth sacrificing anything for. Even friends.
I don't always get what I want, Caroline. After all, you're still here, aren't you?
You can wish all you want, Elena. But I'm going to be here long after you're gone.
You know, I'd heard that, but I didn't want to believe it. Was it bad, flunking out last semester?
I never flunked anything last semester. Or any semester, for that matter. And if you go around telling people I did, Elena Gilbert, you will wish you were never born.
Caroline, please. I'm afraid you will have to continue your conversation with your friend another time. Please forgive me. I have put Caroline under unforgivable stress in preparing for our opening. I'm sure that everything will return to normal once she's had some rest. And now, if you will, please excuse us.
You've embarrassed me for the last time in public, Elena. I'll get even with you. I swear.
Welcome home, Elena. My, how the summer has flown. Tell me, how was your trip to Europe?
Been to Europe, eh? So that's what Bonnie's been bubbling about the past few days. I don't suppose you came across anything of supernatural interest while you were there, did you?
For heaven's sake, Gary. It's bad enough that you have Bonnie handling all those psychically charged things.
I'm hurt, Mrs. Flowers. It was just a harmless question. And do you honestly believe that I would allow Bonnie to access anything potentially dangerous?
You know my feelings on the matter. We don't need to discuss it here. You got back just in time for the art gallery's grand opening. What do you think of it?
The gallery's beautiful, but everything's so expensive looking. I'm almost afraid to breathe in here.
I'm afraid you're right, Elena. I don't think there's anything here your average Fells Church resident could afford. Perhaps Mr. Richards could purchase something for Mr. Romanoff. But I think you and I are quite out of our league.
I'd hardly be shopping here. If Mr. Romanoff should by some chance acquire something of supernatural interest, I might be tempted. But for now, all I would like to do is return home, take off this infernal jacket, and return to studying my latest artifact. So if you ladies will excuse me, I believe I will do just that. Good evening.
Well, Mr. Sunshine has a point. It's late. I better go find out if Aunt Judith is ready to leave. I'll talk to you later, Mrs. Flowers.
Of course, child. Give your aunt my best, will you? And I'm sure I'll see you again soon.
Oh, Elena, I was just talking to a new teacher, Damon Smith. He seemed very interested in meeting you, but I don't know where he's gone.
A new teacher? I hope he's replacing Mr. Tanner. Did he say what class he was teaching?
Fells Church is lucky to have Mr. Tanner. I think Mr. Smith said that he would be a student biology teacher.
Never mind about Mr. Tanner. Why does the new teacher want to meet me?
Apparently he's been given the thankless job of maintaining some display case at the school. I told him you were good at art and organization.
Don't tell me they've stuck him with that bogus Spirit of Fells Church display at school.
Not everyone has your sense of style, Elena. Maybe you and Mr. Smith could turn it into something. Why don't you go find your friends while I go look for Margaret? We need to get her home to bed. Oh, that sounds like Margaret. Quick, Elena, help me find her.
Oh my God.
It's very late, honey, and the doctor says there's nothing we can do right now. Why don't you go on home? I'll stay with Margaret tonight, and you can come and see her again in the morning.
What happened to her, Aunt Judith? What was that thing that attacked her?
It looks like something bitter. We can't be sure what it was. The doctor said it could be a wild cat or something. Margaret's lost some blood, but nothing life-threatening. The doctor says she'll be up and around again in no time. Don't worry.
See you later, Aunt Judith.
Try to get some sleep tonight, Elena. I'm sure Margaret will be up and awake again in the morning.
You Gilberts certainly know how to close down a party, don't you? Started teaching young, huh, Elena? I guess you wouldn't want your little dynasty to end now, would you?
Why are you being so nasty, Caroline? It's not Margaret's fault she got hurt.
Maybe not. But it's your fault she came to the party in the first place, and she had no business snooping around. So thanks to both of you, the grand opening was ruined.
Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt, but this is a hospital. Could you please keep it down? It's a little late.
I'm sorry. This whole thing has just been so upsetting. I feel like I'm going to faint. Is there somewhere I could lie down or something?
Are you the patient's sister?
No. I'm Caroline Forbes, a friend of the family. It happened at the gallery where I work. It was our grand opening.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's just all the excitement. You should just go home and you'll probably feel a lot better.
Well, if I don't feel better in the morning, can I come back and have you examine me?
Well, if you don't feel better in the morning, you should have your regular doctor examine you. I'm just a physician's assistant. So you must be the patient's sister. If you don't mind, I need to ask you some questions when you get the chance.
Oh, well. What a waste of good looks. Well, you can have him. I have my hands full anyway.
You sure haven't been acting like a friend of the family tonight, Caroline. If you're not feeling well, why don't you go home?
Actually, I'm not feeling sick, and I'm certainly not your friend. It was a wasted effort anyway. Just like the night's grand opening, thanks to you. Now, if my ride would show up, I will leave you to your nurse, or whatever.
Good evening, ladies. Did somebody call for a car?
Your timing's perfect, Mr. Smith. I was just leaving.
Well, I would have charged in on my white horse, but they're not allowed in the hospital. I heard it was your little sister who was injured, Elena. I'm sorry. I hope she wasn't hurt too badly.
I don't know how bad it is yet, but thanks for asking, Mr. Smith.
If you'd like, Elena, I'd be happy to come back and get you after I drop Caroline off at home. I only drive a two-seater, I'm afraid. Miss Gilbert will be staying for a while to answer some questions, so don't trouble yourself. I'm sure her aunt will take her home after we're done. Answer questions. For you, right? Never mind. I'll have plenty of chances to be gallant once school starts. Since it appears that someone else has taken my place, I shall bid you adieu. Shall we, Miss Forbes? Are you the one who found the young girl who was attacked? Excuse me. My name is Stefan Salvatore. I'm a physician's assistant. I need to ask you some questions.
Yes, I'm Elena Gilbert. I'm Margaret's sister, and I found her after what happened at the art gallery.
Did you see what attacked her, Miss Gilbert? It's very important. We found some sort of puncture wounds, like some sort of animal bite.
Please call me Elena, not Miss Gilbert. And I don't think it was an animal that attacked Margaret. It was too big.
Big? Like a large raccoon, or big like a large dog? Maybe a wolf or a coyote?
No, you don't understand. It was big, like a man, but the shape was wrong, and it was like a dark fog.
So you're saying it wasn't an animal that attacked your sister? And it wasn't a person? But a big cloud of some sort? Is that right?
I know it sounds like I've gone totally non-linear, but it's the truth. I know what I saw, or what I didn't see.
No, it sounds like you saw something pretty horrible tonight. As for what did attack your sister, I'll leave that up to the police. Anyway, thanks for answering my questions. Unless your aunt wants you to stay for a little while longer, you should get on home. You've had a big scare tonight. Yes, Miss Gilbert? Is there something I can do?
Can you tell me when we might know something about Margaret's condition?
I'm sorry, the doctor says it's too soon to tell. She's lost a lot of blood and she's not going to get better until it's replaced. Hopefully we'll know something by tomorrow morning. Ask me again then, okay? Elena, you really shouldn't go home by yourself tonight. You've had a big scare and you're probably not thinking very clearly. Please, be very, very careful. use that here. I can't use that here.
It's good of you to come, dear, but I'm afraid there's been no change. Margaret still hasn't regained consciousness.
What did the doctors say, Aunt Judith? How long will she be like this?
They don't know what to think, Elena. There's no sign of infection, and they've given her several units of blood. She should be awake by now. All we can do now is just wait and see what happens.
I could stay with her a while if you like, Aunt Judith. You need rest, too.
Oh, no, dear, I don't feel right leaving her. I'll stay here until she wakes up. Then I'll be able to rest.
See you later, Aunt Judith.
Please be careful, and be sure to be inside by dark. We don't know what this thing is that's attacking this town. So don't take any chances.
Elena, you're hurt. What happened to you?
What are you talking about? My sister's the one who's hurt.
But you're hurt too, Elena. There are 3 gouges in your left cheek. What hurt you?
Nothing attacked me, Stefan, except in a bad dream, which has nothing to do with my face, which is fine.
Elena, you can be wounded in your dreams. There are creatures who can inflict psychic wounds, but not everybody can see these wounds. I have to make you understand. I just don't know how. Look, I'll wait for you in the lounge if you want to listen. I wasn't sure you'd come, Elena, but I'm glad you did. Listen to me. You are in danger. This whole town is in danger. But I'm not sure how to make you believe me.
I wasn't sure I'd come either. And if you want me to believe you, Stefan, you can start by telling me how you knew about my dream.
Well, I didn't know. Not for sure. When you're asleep, you're most vulnerable. Otherwise, your mind is very strong, Elena. I can feel it.
You guessed it happened while I was sleeping. Can you tell me what it was that attacked me?
Well, whatever attacked you, it wasn't human, Elena. The wounds I see were made by claws or talons, and judging from their angle, it was probably a large bird. Maybe even a crow. But that's not its only form. And now that it's taken blood from you, it can find you again any time. Physically, as well as in your dreams.
You're saying something out of my dreams is stalking me, even when I'm not asleep? Can't I just get a restraining order put on it or something?
I'm not joking, Elena. It's no coincidence that both you and your sister were attacked on the same night. You were attacked by an ancient evil, Elena. One that will return again and again. Especially when there's some power in the family's blood. And now it wants your sister. And you.
What do you mean, power in the blood?
If you'd been born in a different century, Elena, you might have been a sorcerer. Someone who could use the powers of the entire universe at your own will. But in this life, you're a leader. The center of attention. You can't help but stand out from a crowd. And that kind of power makes an appealing target. Like the blood of innocence.
Why the blood of the innocent?
Those who haven't sinned are pure. Pure blood is more powerful. But the evil force needs lots of strength to build ultimate power. More than it can get from just blood. It needs an ancient dagger. A sorcerer's weapon. That dagger is Infel's church.
Ultimate power? For what? Over what? I don't understand.
Imagine being able to do whatever you wish. You could have whatever you wanted. You could control whoever you wanted. No one could refuse you. You could kill your enemies as easily as you breathe, and you would never die. That is ultimate power. And if this evil thing obtains it, you and everyone you know will be destroyed.
So, what can I do? And will you help me?
Elena, I know I haven't earned your trust, but I have to ask for it. I know about it, because I'm part of it. I'm part of the evil. A hunter of the night. But what this thing has done is forbidden. It's disgusting even to me. I'm not strong enough to do more than slow it down. But I think I can stop it from attacking again once its victims come here. That's why I'm here. I don't know what else I can do.
What are you telling me, Stefan? Are you saying you're the one that attacked Margaret?
Telling you I'm not what I seem to be, Elena. I was born hundreds of years ago, in the 15th century. And I died in the late 15th century when my own brother killed me in a duel. And ever since then, I've fought the evil that's part of my soul.
Your own brother killed you?
I can't lie to you. We killed each other. Damon and I quarreled and dueled over the girl we both loved. Over the vampire whose blood we both had in our veins. We died on each other's swords and both became vampires. But our battle has never really ended. And now I'm afraid it is my brother, Damon, who is building strength to build ultimate power. Then he can be rid of me. I can't stop him.
Damon Smith is your brother? Is that why he's here? I'd stop him myself if I could. But if you can't stop him, Stefan, how can I hope to?
You are as brave as you are beautiful, Elena. But no human can stop something so powerful. The best that you can do is just lock it away where it can do no more harm. I've heard that there's an ancient spell from the Druids. It should work, but I have no idea what it is or even where to look. There is a way, though, that you can get power from me with a ring of power. The Druids know about these kind of things, but I never needed to until now.
Who are the Druids?
The Druids were ancient priests of what is now France and England. They were very wise men, but they were also very hard men. Sometimes, when the floods would come, they would sacrifice criminals to appease the gods. They were very careful about the balance of power between nature and man.
What's a ring of power?
I don't know how it works exactly, but I do know that a ring of power allows two people to share magical power. I also know that whatever the ring is made out of, it must be irreplaceable to the person who wants the ring. I also know that you have to concentrate on the person you want the power from, and if that person is willing, then a bond is created. Maybe by the ring maker, I don't know.
I'll be back soon, Stefan. I promise.
I'll be waiting for you to come back, Elena.
Oh, thank heavens you're here, sweetie. I've been so worried about you. There's been another attack, and I was afraid you might have been hurt, too.
I'm fine. There's nothing for you to worry about. Have you seen Stefan around lately?
Oh, the handsome assistant. No, I haven't seen him for a while, but I'm sure he's here. I am so glad you're safe, Elena. Please promise me that you'll be extra careful for a while. I don't know what I'd do if you got hurt, too.
Aunt Judith, do you know what Margaret did with the key to my jewelry box?
I just saw a little key. Oh, yes, it was on her necklace when Stefan gave me her things. I have no idea when she put it there, silly little girl.
Do you know anything about that dagger that Mr. Richards just added to his collection, Aunt Judith?
Dagger? No, it sounds awful. I hope Bonnie's not handling things like that. If you really want to know about it, why don't you ask Mr. Romanoff? He might know if it has any historical value.
Why does Mr. Richards collect such weird stuff, Aunt Judith?
Well, since we were in high school together, Gary's been obsessed with proving the existence of the supernatural. He thinks all these objects of his will help him. I just hope Bonnie's not too susceptible to all this nonsense.
Why does he care so much about the supernatural?
Gary's always been a little bit of an odd duck. He was different from elementary school on. Maybe this is his way to make a mark on the world.
See you later, Aunt Judith.
Please be careful, and be sure to be inside by dark. We don't know what this thing is that's attacking this town, so don't take any chances.
I'm so glad you're here, Elena. I can't wait to show you what all I've been working on this summer. It's so awesome. What do you want to see first?
Have you ever heard of druids, Bonnie? I heard that they believed in magic, so I thought you might know something about them.
Know about them? My grandmother told me I'm descended from them. The Druids were like priests or something, a long time ago, and they built Stonehenge. You know that huge circle of rocks out in England? And they built it using magic. Cool ancestors, huh?
How does your grandmother know you're descended from druids?
You wouldn't believe some of the things my grandmother could do. Magic things. Like find out who you're gonna marry, or take the evil eye off of cursed sheep. She lived in Edinburgh, you know, Scotland? And they remember the Druids there. If you don't believe me, you could read her diary. There's all sorts of neat spells and stuff in there. My father donated it to the library because of its historical value and stuff. Maybe now you won't tease me so much about my psychic stuff. Anything else you want to know about Elena?
See you later, Bonnie.
Come back anytime. There's still a lot you haven't seen.
Get away from there right now. If you're through talking to Bonnie, it's time to go. This isn't a playground.
about Margaret. I am so sorry. How is she?
She's still unconscious, Mrs. Grimsby, but the doctors can't figure out why. She wasn't that badly hurt.
Poor child. Perhaps it's just a reaction to the trauma. I'm sure the doctors are doing everything they can for her. But, shouldn't you be at the hospital with her?
It's okay, Mrs. Grimsby. Aunt Judith is with her.
Oh, well, that's a relief. But I'm sure your aunt would like some company from time to time as well. Is there anything I can help you with while you're here?
There is something I'm hoping you can help me with.
I'll be happy to be of assistance if I can. What do you need?
Can you tell me something about the Druids?
Well, Druids were priests in ancient Gaul, Britain, and Ireland. Today they're pictured as magicians or wizards. I think we have a book about them in the history section if you're interested in learning more about them, Elena.
Have you ever heard of something called a ring of power?
A ring of power? Well, if it isn't something out of one of the Saturday morning cartoons, it certainly sounds like something magical, doesn't it? Mr. Gary Richards might know about that kind of thing. I believe your friend Bonnie McCulloch works for him, doesn't she?
Bye.
Stop in again any time, Elena.
again so soon, Elena. What can I do for you this time?
Where can I find something about runes? You know, those Viking fortune-telling things?
Try the history section. But a rune isn't necessarily something used to predict the future, Elena. You see, runes were the letters of old Germanic alphabets, and rune is also the name of a Finnish or Old Norse poem.
Bye.
Stop in again any time, Elena.
Hey, now, what do you think you're doing? Haven't you anything better to do than vandalize school property?
I'm not vandalizing it, really. I need to get something from this case. It's a matter of life or death.
Oh, yeah, right. And I'm the mayor of Fell's Church. Now scram. You know, I've had it up to here with you kids today. You've always got to have everything all right this minute. And if you don't get it, well, you just go out and take it. Well, get out of here before I call the police.
The attacks in town have something to do with what's in this case. If you don't open it for me, more people might die.
First, you try to bust open this case. And then you tell me you need some moldy old souvenirs to keep the killer away. What I really think you need is a tranquilizer.
I don't need a tranquilizer. I need something out of the case. Will you help me or not?
But I haven't got a key to the case, so I can't open it for you, and I'm not about to let you bust it open. Well, why don't you tell your story to Mr. Smith? He has a key. In the meantime, move along, or I'll have to call the cops.
Be careful, Elena. You could get badly hurt doing that. Now go back and talk to Bonnie. I don't have time to babysit.
I can't use that here.
What on earth are you doing here at this time of night? You just about frightened me to death. And you're lucky you haven't gotten yourself killed already. Now, what have you got to say for yourself? Is Bonnie part of this?
Bonnie doesn't know anything about this, Mr. Richards, I promise.
Should I respect the promises of a common burglar? Bonnie is your best friend. I guess she told you how to get into my house in the first place.
Bonnie never told me anything. I found the key by accident. Please believe me.
All right, Elena, all right. Even though you might have asked for it, I don't believe that Bonnie would have risked her job by helping you to break in here. And I confess I'm curious. What was so important that it couldn't wait until morning?
Mr. Richards, this is important. I really need to talk to you about your new dagger.
You might at least have rung the doorbell before you let yourself into my house. But I am intrigued. What interest could you have in the brass-off dagger?
Does the dagger have something to do with vampires, Mr. Richards?
Vampires? As in Transylvania? Well, the dagger is from Romania. However, Transylvania, the land of vampire lore, was only part of Romania briefly, following World War I.
So, if Transylvania isn't part of Romania, what is it?
Now isn't the time to discuss the socio-political history of Europe, Elena. Although your curiosity is refreshing. Will you tell me how you decided the brass-off dagger had something to do with vampires, or shall I call your aunt to come and get you?
What if I told you that the dagger has drawn a vampire to Fell's Church? Do you believe that's possible?
I must say your interest and deductions are a welcome surprise. But you assume a lot. First, that there are such things as vampires. Second, that a vampire would have some use for the brass-off dagger. And third, that the vampire has some way of tracking this dagger.
All the children who were attacked had 2 small bite marks in their necks, like a vampire's bite.
Well, the bite could have been made by a bat or other small mammal. And despite what you have seen in horror movies, the vampire is not limited to feeding from the victim's neck. Mind you, I'm not saying that a vampire doesn't bite the neck. Go on. You still haven't told me enough to make a substantial basis for your theory. What else makes you think that a vampire is stalking our streets?
I've heard that a weapon like the dagger might give ultimate power to a vampire.
Good, Elena. I suppose that's quite possible. However, the dagger hasn't left my house since I acquired it, well before the attacks began. But it could explain why a vampire would come to Fell's Church, of all places. Go on. You still haven't told me enough to make a substantial basis for your theory. What else makes you think that a vampire is stalking our streets?
Bonnie's sister Mary can tell you where you lost something even though she's never seen it. So it should be easy for a vampire to know about the dagger.
So Bonnie's sister Mary is a diviner? How interesting. But I digress. It's true, there are individuals who have the ability to sense an object's location and describe it in detail. Without further study, I cannot refute your assumption. It's a good thing you came to me, Elena. Having taken everything you have said into account, I am forced to conclude that there may very well be a vampire in Fell's Church.
Then you do believe me? You believe that a vampire has been attacking in Fell's Church?
I believe it's a possibility. However, until I find a way to prove my suspicions, and more importantly, find out where it is. I want you to stay close to home, especially at night. And be careful who else you tell about this. It could make you a target. Now, go home. I've got a lot of research to do.
But you can't just send me home. I need the dagger.
Give you the dagger? I can't give you the dagger, Elena. If you're right about it, having the dagger would only make you a target. So it's best the dagger stay right where it is until I can figure out what to do with it. You go home and stay there. And let me start working on these questions.
Why, Elena, how nice of you to drop by. I do hope your little sister's feeling better. Well, feel free to look around, though I doubt you have the money or the taste to buy anything here.
You can drop the sarcastic comments any time, Caroline. You know I came here to talk to you.
What do you want to talk about, Elena, dear? Your party-wrecking little sister? Oh, and I do hope she's feeling better. Or, whoa, miracle of miracles. Do you want to talk about something besides you?
That's a rune over there, isn't it? Bonnie would sure like that for her birthday. How much is it?
Forget it, Elena. It's a very rare piece. It's from Scotland, and it's over 200 years old. Almost as old as Mr. Tanner. You would need a truckload of money to buy it, and even if you could afford it, I certainly wouldn't give it to Miss Psychic Space Cadet. She would just lose it. Or worse yet, use it in that stupid little fortune-telling act of hers. Now, if I could assist you in some other way, let me know. Otherwise, I really do need to get back to work.
Mr. Smith gave you a ride home from the hospital, right? What do you know about him?
What's the matter, Elena? Jealous? Didn't you get anywhere with that hospital guy? Well, I guess it can't hurt to tell you what I know about Damon. Let's see. He's 20. He's studying to be a teacher at William and Mary, but his folks want him to go to Yale or something. He likes to fly, and he can drive with his knees. All other information is confidential. Now, is there something else you wanted, or can I get back to work?
Fine. I'm out of here.
Later, Elena. Much. Bye-bye.
I thought I might find you out here today. Did you come to see me, child, or to talk with your parents?
How did you know I would be here today?
Just a feeling old ladies sometimes get. Most people call it coincidence. Some call it intuition. I just call it paying attention. Should I leave you alone to talk to your parents?
I came to talk to you, Mrs. Flowers.
Must be pretty important if you came all the way out here to find me. What can I do for you, child?
You seem to know a lot of strange stuff, Mrs. Flowers. Do you know anything about druids by any chance?
I'm an old lady who reads a lot. I collect facts the way Gary Richards collects artifacts. And I do indeed know a thing or two about druids. They were priests who lived all over the British Isles, and France too. They knew a lot about animals and astrology, and herbs and healing too, which is what interests me. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Have you ever heard of runes, Mrs. Flowers? Bonnie swears they're for real, but I'm not so sure I should believe her.
Oh, yes. Runes are very real, Elena. And I'm not surprised that Bonnie knows about them. You see, Bonnie's grandmother read her runes for me. I wonder if they're still in the family. I've never seen another set since then. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
I'm looking for silver and lapis for a project I'm doing. Do you know where I could find some?
I'm afraid silver and lapis are too fancy for me. I don't have any, and I don't even know where to tell you to look. I'm sorry. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I should go now, Mrs. Flowers. I'll see you later, okay?
All right. Take care, Elena.
I can't use that here. I can't use that here.
I've been worried about you, Elena. Power's growing stronger. I can feel it. Look, just promise me that you'll be careful from now on, okay? Tell me what you've discovered. Maybe I can help you.
Bonnie told me that one of her grandmother's runes is missing, Stefan. You wouldn't know where I could find it, would you?
Sweet Elena. I'm a vampire, not a seer. I haven't seen Bonnie's missing rune, but I can tell you something about them. My father, back in Florence, used to use them from time to time, mostly for business decisions. Runes are highly personal, you know. Two people can look at the same set of runes and come up with two completely different meanings. And you know the funny thing about that is that they would both be right. It's all a matter of belief. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I think I found a rune to replace the one Bonnie is missing, but it's for sale in Mikhail's art gallery. I need a whole lot of money to buy it. Can you lend me the money, Stefan?
Anything I have, I would gladly lend you, Elena. Even my heart. But I have no use for money, so I can't lend you any. I'm sorry. Is there anything else I can do to help?
According to the diary of Bonnie's grandmother, I need silver and lapis for a ring of power. But I don't have any silver or lapis, and I need to summon the ringmaker once I have the ingredients.
Silver and lapis is a very powerful combination, Elena. You should own both the silver and lapis yourself, and they should be irreplaceable. I think the sacrifice of giving them up helps give power to the spell. Is there anything else I can help you with?
But what about this ringmaker person? How will I know who it is?
I'm sorry, Elena. I don't know enough about the magic in order to be able to tell you about the ringmaker. I do know that a ringmaker must be present in order to complete a ring of power. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I'll be back soon, Stefan. I promise.
I'll be waiting for you to come back, Elena.
thought I might find you out here today. Did you come to see me, child, or to talk with your parents?
I came to talk to you, Mrs. Flowers.
Must be pretty important if you came all the way out here to find me. What can I do for you, child?
You wouldn't happen to know what vervain is, would you, Mrs. Flowers?
Not only do I know what vervain is, but I also have some. Vervain is known as the herb of enchantment. It wards off evil spirits and protects a person from bad dreams.
I really need some vervain, Mrs. Flowers. Would you let me have some, or could I buy some from you?
If it were any herb but vervain, I would gladly give it to you, Elena. But vervain loses its power if it's sold or given away. The only way for it to retain its strength is if you grow it yourself or trade something of great value to the receiver. I'm sorry.
I've got something to trade for the vervain, Mrs. Flowers. It's a beautiful antique mortar and pestle I found in my attic. It belonged to my mother. Would you trade for that?
How wonderful, Elena. Of course you may have the vervain. Take it in good health, child, and bless you. What else can I help you with today?
I should go now, Mrs. Flowers. I'll see you later, okay?
All right. Goodbye, Elena.
Welcome to my humble art gallery. I am Mikhail Romanov, the proprietor. Please, feel free to look around, and if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me.
It's nice to finally meet you, Mr. Romanoff. I've heard so much about you.
I'm afraid you have the advantage on me, dear young lady. You know my name, but I do not know yours.
Hi, my name's Elena Gilbert. I'm a friend of Caroline's.
So you are the elusive Elena. I have heard so much about you from Caroline. I feel as if I already know you. But I'm afraid that Caroline is not in today.
Actually, you're the one I came to talk to. I can see Caroline at school.
Yes, Caroline mentioned that you and she were school friends. But tell me, to what do I owe the honor of this visit? What is it you wish to speak to me about?
I'm interested in buying a rune you have for sale.
Oh, yes. Caroline mentioned that you had been looking at it. It is the rune Peft, if I have not mangled the pronunciation too badly. It is made of ash wood, and probably came from somewhere in the Scottish Highlands. A friend at Columbia University dated it back to the late 1700s. I'm sure that Caroline told you that it is very rare and quite expensive. And to be candid, I doubt that it's anything that you could afford, Elena.
I'm willing to bet this gold will be more than enough to buy the rune.
I didn't mean to imply that you didn't have money, Elena. I merely doubted your willingness to part with such a significant sum. But you are quite correct. This will indeed cover the cost of the rune, plus my commission and the relevant taxes, of course. Now, is there anything else I can do for you today?
Bye.
Thank you for coming by, Elena. Please, come back soon. I look forward to seeing you.
You got the rune? Excellent. Just don't tell me where you got the money. I don't want to know. No, I'll prove to you that I'm not nuts, though. Let me mix up the runes and lay out a pattern. Oh, but before I start, Elena, I have to tell you that runes aren't like tarot cards. I mean, this isn't exactly your future. It's what could be your future. But it is possible to change it as long as you don't freak, okay? So here goes nothing. Beware, Elena. You are vulnerable. Love is your weakness and your strength.
Do not be misled. Time is running out, but you must be strong. The wrong choice will be the doom of all. Power is a circle, Elena, silver and blue. Your key to salvation lies in the land of death. Look through the window of hope to bind the evil that follows you.
You must descend into darkness before you will find the truth. Did that help? I hope so. Listen, Elena, I don't feel so well. Why don't you take the runes? Maybe if you study them, you'll understand the reading.
Oh, thank heavens you're here, sweetie. I've been so worried about you. There's been another attack, and I was afraid you might have been hurt, too.
I'm fine, Aunt Judith. How's Margaret?
No better, but no worse either. Doctors don't know what to do. Margaret's condition doesn't change in a week. I'm going to have her transferred to the University Hospital in Fairfax.
Do you know anything about runes, Aunt Judith? Bonnie said one of hers is missing, and I'd like to get her another one.
I have no idea what runes are, but you really should be careful with that sort of stuff. Bonnie thinks she knows about a lot of things, and I'm afraid that job with Mr. Richards is only encouraging her. It can be dangerous to play with things you don't really understand.
Do you remember the old ghost story about Adelaide Chambers, Aunt Judith? A book in the library says she was buried with gold. Do you think it's true?
Adelaide Chambers, the Union girl and the Confederate soldier. I cried for days when I read that story. My mother threatened to take me to a doctor. Oh, but I have no idea if there was ever any gold, Elena. I'm sure it's long gone by now, if ever there was any. After all, everybody in Fell's Church has heard that story.
Do you have any idea where I could find any silver or lapis jewelry, Aunt Judith?
Silver or lapis jewelry? Oh, I haven't got either one. Why do you ask?
No real reason. I read about lapis lazuli in a book, and I was wondering what it looked like.
I'm sorry, I can't help you, dear. Mrs. Grimesby might have something on it in the library.
See you later, Aunt Judith.
Please be careful, and be sure to be inside by dark. We don't know what this thing is that's attacking this town, so don't take any chances.
I've been worried about you, Elena. Power's growing stronger. I can feel it. Look, just promise me that you'll be careful from now on, okay? Tell me what you've discovered. Maybe I can help you.
I'll be back soon, Stefan. I promise.
I'll be waiting for you to come back, Elena.
Elena! Good heavens, child, what's happened to you? You shouldn't be out here at night. It's very dangerous. Here, let me get you home. Your aunt will die of shock if she knew you were out wandering around at this time of night. It's nice to see you, Elena. Is there anything I can do for you today, or did you just come to visit with your folks?
I came to talk to you, Mrs. Flowers.
Must be pretty important if you came all the way out here to find me. What can I do for you, child?
Did you find a ring in the cemetery the other night? It was made of silver and lapis.
I haven't found any jewelry at all. The only thing I found in the cemetery was you, Elena, and you nearly frightened me to death. You're very lucky you weren't hurt. What else might I do for you?
I should go now, Mrs. Flowers. I'll see you later, okay?
All right. Take care, Elena.
I'm so glad you're here, Elena. I can't wait to show you what all I've been working on this summer. It's so awesome. What do you want to see first?
I went to the graveyard at night, just like your grandmother said in her diary, and I did the ring ceremony, but I don't have the ring and I can't find the silver or lapis either. What do I do?
You went to the cemetery at night? Alone? You're either braver or stupider than I thought, Elena. Look, if you had the silver and lapis with you when you went to the cemetery, and now it's gone, well, why don't you ask Mrs. Flowers about it? I mean, she's there all the time, you know. And I don't know anything about your ring of power or whatever. Maybe you're supposed to click your heels together and say, there's no place like home. You're beginning to worry me. You're starting to sound a lot like me lately. Is there anything else you want to know about Elena?
See you later, Bonnie.
See you later. Give me a call if you want to go out, okay?
Oh, thank heavens you're here, sweetie. I've been so worried about you. There's been another attack, and I was afraid you might have been hurt, too.
I'm fine, Aunt Judith. How's Margaret?
No better, but no worse either. Doctors don't know what to do. Margaret's condition doesn't change in a week. I'm going to have her transferred to the University Hospital in Fairfax.
I was looking for a silver ring. Have you seen one, Aunt Judith?
Your class ring? Oh, Elena, how could you be so careless? Well, if you want to replace it, you'll have to save your own money this time. You've got to learn to take care of precious things.
See you later, Aunt Judith.
Please be careful, and be sure to be inside by dark. We don't know what this thing is that's attacking this town, so don't take any chances.
I've been worried about you, Elena. Power's growing stronger. I can feel it. Look, just promise me that you'll be careful from now on, okay? Tell me what you've discovered. Maybe I can help you.
What am I going to do, Stefan? I did the ceremony to summon the ring maker, but nothing happened. And now I don't have the silver or the lapis or the ring of power.
I don't know what you can do, Elena. I haven't seen the silver or the lapis or any other ring. Perhaps the spell doesn't bring the ringmaker. But I can't explain what happened to your jewelry. I'm sorry. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I'll be back soon, Stefan. I promise.
Be careful, Elena.
Back again so soon, Elena. What can I do for you this time?
I'm looking for a ring made of silver and lapis. Have you seen one?
No one's turned anything in, Elena. I'll be on the lookout for it, though. You might try posting a flyer on the school bulletin board. If you offer a reward, maybe someone will return it.
Has anyone mentioned finding a silver and lapis ring yet, Mrs. Grimsby?
Still no ring, silver or gold. And certainly nothing with lapis lazuli in it. But I'll be sure to let you know if it does turn up, Elena.
Bye.
Stop in again any time, Elena.
Elena, wake up, girl. His power is getting stronger. He must be bound, quickly. Use the binding spell, or he'll have the ultimate power he came for. Then everyone will die, even Stefan. Oh, here, take this ring. You must take it. It's your only chance.
keep that here.
Imagine meeting you in a place of death and decay like this, Elena. But I'm really very impressed by you. I never guessed you would make it this far. But I am afraid that the spell ingredients and the ring will do you no good. You're too late, Elena. I am too strong for you to defeat, even with Stefan's help. But before you help me complete my quest, surely you have some questions.
Why are you doing this, Mikhail?
Why? Because I never died, Elena. And I never intend to. My own mother made me what I am so that she would never experience the pain of losing her only child. But after centuries, when at last I fell in love with a woman worthy of being my mate for all time, she tried to destroy me. She killed the woman I loved. But she was not strong enough for me, so I killed her.
What about Caroline, Mikhail? She has to know what you are. She'll bring help and they'll stop you.
Oh yes, Caroline would know what I am. Much more than that, Elena. You see, Caroline was becoming a vampire too. She found that allowing me to feed on her blood from time to time was a small price to pay for eternal youth and beauty. But I'm afraid I got a bit carried away tonight and used her strength entirely. They'll find her body in the art gallery in the morning.
I still don't understand, Mikhail. Why did you attack Margaret?
Children are filled with the full potential for life, Elena. They are not soured by its disappointments or made bitter by the anger of living. They are truly the vintage of life. And your sister, she was the sweetest of all. I'm sure that you will be pleasantly reminiscent of that And now, with your blood, drawn by the brass of the... I will at last have the ultimate power. Nothing will ever dare threaten me again. No human or vampire will ever be able to stand against me. And the world will be mine. For the taking!
Love you. I miss Stefan.
Elena, I couldn't let you be here all alone. I'm sorry I left your sister unprotected. I couldn't stay away. I gave up hope of ever finding someone centuries ago. And I met you. I didn't think we'd make it through this night, but I had to take a chance. I couldn't risk losing you.
Oh, Stefan. I thought I'd lost you. I thought he killed you.
Mikhail couldn't kill me, Elena. Not in the way you mean. You have to remember, I haven't been alive in the time that you've known me. But I let you down. I'm not worthy of your trust. I understand if you hate me. Look, I'm just gonna leave and I'm never gonna come back, okay? I'm sorry.
Don't you see, Stefan? If you hadn't distracted Mikhail, made him step into the circle, he would have killed me. He'd have his ultimate power by now. Everything good, everything innocent would have been lost, and you'd be running forever.
No. Not forever. Mikhail would have caught me eventually. But I wouldn't have cared. Not if he'd already destroyed you. There's so much like...
Like who, Stefan? You're not making any sense.
Like the angels on the cathedral when I was a little boy. I used to stare at the faces of the stone angels for hours. I promised myself that one day I'd marry one. So fragile and beautiful. But now I'm lost to them. To any real girl. I'm a prisoner of the night. I'm a monster.
I don't believe it. You're not a monster, Stefan. You stayed to help us, to help Margaret. You could have left. Please, Stefan. I want to be with you. Always.
They shape our dreams and light the way. Maybe you feel alone, maybe you're drowning in sorrow, maybe your life's a bore, without tomorrow. Precious life, we are living now. Precious your spirit into space. Search the darkness for a place it seems so right. I feel like I need to make you understand, but you'll find out in your own time. Maybe you feel alone, maybe you're drowning in sorrow, maybe your life's a bore, without tomorrow. Precious life, we are living now. Precious life, precious life, precious life, precious life, precious life, precious life. That old feeling deep inside calls your name again. First you hear it, then turn away. Take the easy way. The stars at night, the sun by day. They shape our dreams and light